Alec was a small child who used to spend most of his time doing useless things around the capital, like fishing or something else. Then a magician named Eldis came to him and asked if he was interested in learning magic. At first, Alec thought that Eldis might be a kidnapper, but soon he found out that Eldis really wanted to teach him magic. Eldis started teaching him how to cast spells and told him to do magic, thinking that in the future he could save his friends or his family from monsters. Through a bit of emotional blackmail, Eldis taught Alec magic quite quickly. Alec learned his first magic spell in just one day, but still he was upset that it took him only one day, while Eldis was saying that normal people take 1 month to learn it. Alec excitedly asked Eldis to teach him the next spell, but Eldis said that one was enough for today. Alec was not happy with this, but Eldis explained to him, and both of them spent the rest of the day fishing. Alec kept sitting with a puffed-up face the whole time. Then Eldis, to cheer him up, said that he had a very big talent for magic. He told Alec that even if I don't teach you, one day you will become a great magician on your own, and your journey will decide your destiny. Alec was stunned to hear this, and asked that if that was the case, then why did Eldis come to teach him? Eldis was about to answer when suddenly a fish got caught in his fishing rod, and he panicked because he had never caught a fish before. Eldis burst out laughing and said that even such a big magician should at least know how to catch fish. With time, their relationship grew, and Eldis taught Alec many secrets of magic. But one day, suddenly Eldis said that he was leaving the capital. Alec was heartbroken upon hearing this because it meant he would not be able to meet his teacher again. Before leaving, Eldis gave him one final advice and said, "Look, Alec, if you ever get the chance to become a court magician, then reject it." Alec didn't understand and asked, "Then why did you teach me magic?" Then Eldis, making a slightly sad face, said that Alec's mother had done him a great favor in life, and he had only come to teach her son magic to repay that debt. This was Alec's last meeting with Eldis. After that, Alec worked hard and took admission in the Royal Magic Academy so that he could meet his teacher again. There he came to know that Eldis was actually a fake. He was a student of the academy, and by topping his class, he had become a court magician. But a few years later, he was removed from that post. Alec then understood why Eldis had stopped him from becoming a court magician. But he did not listen to his teacher's words and decided that he would become a court magician so that he could eradicate the evil from their country. Eventually, Alec succeeded in his dream and became a court magician. But soon he realized that he should have listened to his teacher's advice. That realization came when Prince Regulus kicked him out of his adventure party right in the middle of a dungeon. Alec asked the prince why he was being removed. Then the prince said, "You are weak. I risked my life on the battlefield to fight monsters. The fire magician keeps monsters away with her magic, and our tank blocks all attacks. But you just stand in the back and do useless support magic." Regulus said that we don't need useless people like you in our party. He mocked Alec and said that you are not even worthy of being called a court magician. Alec tried to explain why he does support magic, but Regulus refused to listen to him. Even Lenny agreed with him and called Alec a coward who doesn't have the courage to go deep into the dungeon and always holds everyone back. Lenny said that we have been tolerating you so far only because the king sent you to our party. But now that the prince himself has kicked you out, we don't need to show any manners. Regulus said that Alec must have taken the top score in the academy by bribing the professors for extra credit. Then he asked why he had a sword when common people are not allowed to keep weapons. Alec explained that the sword was necessary for the next floor of the dungeon. But Regulus got angry at him. He snatched the sword and grabbed Alec's collar and said that no one in his party violates his orders. The prince also snatched his wizard coat and said that he was not worthy of it. Alec was left sad and distressed and was forced to leave the dungeon. But even after being so humiliated, there was still a desire in his heart to help Regulus and his team. He prepared some notes that could help Regulus in the lower floors of the dungeon, especially because he didn't have much magic power. The next day, Alec went to the palace so that he could meet the king and give him these notes. But the guards stopped him. They said that Alec has been removed from the post of court magician. Now he's a common man, and common people cannot enter the palace without permission. Then Lenny came there and told him to get out of here, and then they went inside the palace. Alec stopped her and said, "Listen to him once." He requested that she deliver the notes he had written to the king, because it was he who had made him a court magician and sent him to the prince's party. Lenny took those notes but tore them and crushed them under her feet. Then she ordered the guards to throw this common man out of here. Poor Alec was left unemployed and alone in the city. At that time, he remembered that he should have listened to Eldis's advice and should not have become a court magician. Then he heard a familiar voice calling his name. Alec turned around and saw a red-haired boy running and hugging him. Alec couldn't understand for a few moments what was happening, but then he recognized the girl. It was Yura, his old friend from the academy. Both sat down and talked, and Alec told her how he was kicked out of the prince's party and also removed from the post of court magician. Yura got very angry after hearing this and started bad-mouthing the king and his country, which discriminates between nobles and common people. Alec shushed her so that no one would hear their words. Then Yura said that actually it was good that he was removed from the job. Alec had gone through such a bad situation that he didn't even feel bad about Yura's words. Then Yura told him that she was not insulting him and reminded him that once he had promised that one day she would definitely include him in her party. Alec remembered that thing, and Yura said that she had come to the capital for this reason. They stood up, extended her hand, and said, "Come, Alec, let's achieve victory in the dungeons together." Alec was happy to hear this, but he had lost some confidence in himself. But Yura said that she only wants Alec in her team. No other magician can take his place. Hearing this, Alec became emotional and immediately accepted her offer. Yura happily welcomed him to her A-rank party lasting period. The next day, Alec left the country with Yura, and that night, he remembered Eldis's words in his dream. No matter what happens, don't become a court magician. A few days later, the news of Alec leaving the country reached Regulus and his party, but it didn't make any difference to them. Regulus said that Alec was considered a genius among the academy students, and they had high hopes from him. Now he felt that they had wasted their time on him. But Lenny said that now they don't need to worry about this, because soon a pure blood noble will join their party, and then their team will become even more powerful. On the other hand, Alec and Yura reached Fizzle, which is considered the city of dungeons. Yura told him that this city is the base of many adventurers because there is no discrimination between nobles and common people here. She wanted to get Alec registered as an adventurer quickly, but as soon as they reached the guild, they got a big shock. Yura got very angry after H. The receptionist said that Alec cannot register in Yura's party because their party goes below the 30th floor of the dungeon, and for Alec to go with them, he would have to remain a guild member for at least 2 years. Yura got angry after hearing this and told the receptionist to make an exception for Alec, but she refused. Yura asked if her friend Krazia had not talked to them about this. Then the receptionist said that Krazia had come and even threatened them to let Alec join. But they deal with such people every day, so they didn't pay any attention. Alec and Yura returned empty-handed from the guild and sat in the park to rest a bit. While having lunch, Yura said that their party has reached up to the 52nd floor of the dungeon, and they cannot wait for 2 years. But she did not give up and decided that if they cannot go to deep dungeons, then they would practice in normal dungeons. Alec liked this idea, and both immediately chose a low-level dungeon where there were insect-type monsters. Yura increased Alec's speed with her reinforcement magic, and herself quickly killed the monsters. But after a while, Yura noticed that instead of decreasing, the number of monsters was increasing, and they were looking more powerful. Alec also noticed this thing and said that there must be something wrong in their courage due to which the monsters were behaving like this. But for now, everything was under their control. While fighting, Yura activated her shield and started moving forward directly so that she could wash away their courage. Alec told her that she was taking a very big risk, but Yura said that such things happen. She said that Alec has lost his confidence because if he was the old Alec, such monsters would be nothing to him. She told him to believe in yourself and show your true form again. Alex understood that Yura was right. He just had to get his confidence back. He remembered Eldis's words. Saving his friends from danger is the most important thing. Motivated by this, he started attacking. Alex quickly blew away some monsters with fireballs and finished the rest with his sword. But then a big monster's child caught them. But Yura was not worried at all. She put a barrier around them so that Alec could get time to cast one powerful spell. Alec cast a big spell which wiped out all those monsters in one go. After everything became calm, Yura put her hand on his shoulder and said, "You still have that power." Then the ground started shaking and a big earthworm came out from below them. It attacked Yura. It was about to swallow her. Alec shouted that he would save her and told her to activate her shield. Yura trusted him and activated her shield. Alec summoned a fire serpent and attacked the earthworm with it, causing it to burn completely into ashes. Yura was completely safe, and as soon as she landed on the ground, she ran towards Alec and said, "You are still the most powerful in attack that I know." This fight reminded her of their academy days when both of them were fighting a one-eyed dragon, which was very difficult for their weapons, and its attacks were not stopping. But Alec had blown away that monster with just one spell. Because of him, they had reached the 68th floor of the dungeon, and that day, they had set a new record of the academy, and now Alec was about to join that same party of his old friend again. He's same party that had together defeated the 68-level boss, and then returned to the magical academy. At that time, they were considered the best students of the academy. Their teacher, Rosie, had also realized that there was something different in all these students. Their teamwork and understanding was absolutely amazing. They had all returned from the dungeon. Yes, they had some injuries on their bodies, but there were smiles on their faces because they had set a new record. By reaching and crossing the 68-level dungeon, they had not only broken the record, but had completely crushed it. Because the most powerful party before them could only reach level 32. Finally, the graduation day came when Rosie announced their final scores. Rain was in the shorter position. Crazia was third. Yura became the runner-up and Alex scored the highest and became the best student in history. At that time, everyone was very happy, full of hopes when they were leaving the academy. The rest of the students were looking at them with jealous eyes. They felt that this was the birth of such a legendary party that the world would never forget. But little did they know that soon Alex would decide that he would not become an adventurer, but a court magician. His party members were shocked to hear this. But they understood that the work of a court magician is easier and more stable, and the salary is also better. There was some sadness, but they never blamed Alec and wished him luck for the future. Yura had said then that someday we will form a team again, and now, in the present, it seems that that promise has been fulfilled because Yura and Alec are once again celebrating their victory. Just after drinking one glass of alcohol, Yura got completely drunk. She started getting angry that she still hadn't got permission to go in the carriage. But after some time, she fell asleep on the same bench. Alec smiled looking at her. He remembered the academy days when she used to be exactly like this. Like a true gentleman, Alec put his jacket on her so that she could sleep comfortably. But a man sitting in the flood was not happy with all this. Maybe because he considered himself a Sigma male. He came to Alec and teased him. He mocked him by calling him son. But Alec completely ignored him because that man looked like a beggar and a drunkard. The man got angry and picked up the bottle to hit Alec on the head. But Alec, without saying anything, activated his mana shield to stop the attack and turned towards him. The man smiled and said, "Finally, I got some reaction." He already knew that Alec was a court magician and said that he did not expect that such a genius person was wandering to become an adventurer. Alec did not understand this change in his mood, and then the man took out a card from his pocket, an adventurer pass, and placed it in front of Alec. Alec asked in surprise, "What are you doing?" So he said that because he tried to hit him with the bottle, as an apology this pass is for him. But there is also one condition. If Alec wants to take the pass, then he has to show his magic. Alec was still confused when Oro woke up from sleep and recognized the man. "Hey, this is the guild master. What are you doing here?" Alec was completely shocked. Why was the guild master giving him the pass? But the man remained quite chill. Looking at the pass, he took them to the training ground. He said, "This is our underground training area where I test the parties who want to level up. And now, this is the place, Alec, where you're going to show your strength." Yura said that maybe this is not the right time because Alec had been drinking for a while. But Alec said that he still had enough mana left to fight. The guild master introduced himself. His name is Leviel. And as soon as he heard this name, a bell rang in Alec's mind because he remembered that Leviel was a very powerful mage who used to be the leader of an S-rank party some time ago. Leviel laughed and said that all that is old memories now, and then told the conditions of his test. Alec had to impress him with his magic skills. That's all. Both got ready to fight. Alec made the first move and used lightning magic, which Leviel easily dodged. Then he used water magic and threw water balls like Alec. Alec dodged it and understood that the guild master had the advantage in range. So he decided to turn the fight into close combat. But to his surprise, instead of retreating, Leviel hit the ground with his hand and applied reinforcement magic, which greatly increased his speed. He came running towards Alec. At the last moment, he turned and, spinning at high speed around him, tried to land a tremendous punch, which Alec barely managed to stop with his mana shield. But the power of that attack broke the shield, and Alec crashed into the wall. Leviel was impressed by his strength and said that very few people remained standing after this punch. But Alec came out from the middle of the dust and said now he is really a real S-rank adventurer. Leviel got a little confused because he thought Alec would get scared. But Alec said that he keeps forgetting again and again that now he is no longer a court magician. Those people who are bound by rules and only use defensive magic. Now that he is not bound by any rules, he can use offensive magic with his full strength. Leviel laughed and said, "Come on, show your full strength then." Alec took out his magic staff, but this time he turned it into a magical blade. Leviel got ready and again threw water balls. This time Alec dodged the first ball and cut the second one. He pretended that he was going to attack directly, which Leviel also used his enchantment magic and ran towards him. But all this was Alec's trap. As soon as Leviel came near him, Alec did a lightning attack and then made a final attack with his sword. Leviel stood there for a few moments. Then he said to him, "You are really amazing, Alec. You have overtaken my magic." But Alec was surprised when he saw that Leviel was still not finished. He activated his most powerful weapon, a pair of magical gauntlets made of dragon scales, which multiplied his strength many times. With so much power, Leviel directly attacked Alec, who barely managed to dodge his punch. His punches created craters in the ground, but Alec was not going to back down. He again cast his lightning spell, but this time it had no effect on Leviel. He passed through the attack and punched Alec again. Alec stopped it with his shield, but was pushed back. He fell into thought about what to do now to deal with this monster. Then Leviel activated a special ability of his gauntlets, which instantly healed all his wounds. Alex understood that the longer this fight continued, the less his chances of winning would become. That's why he put in all his effort and rained fast attacks on Leviel. But Leviel blocked every one of them and teased him, saying, "Is that all? Try a little harder, Alec." Alec also decided that now he would tease him a little too. Leviel got a little angry at his words and tried to land a tremendous punch. But Alec dodged it and found an opportunity to attack. This made Leviel even more irritated, so he attacked even faster. But Alex was clever. He bent down and dodged his attacks so that Leviel's fist hit the wall directly. Leviel did not give him even a moment to breathe and immediately attacked again. Alex successfully blocked it this time and then tried to make his final attack. But to his surprise, Leviel was more powerful than he looked. He endured that attack and then did a big smash attack with both hands, which caused dust to fly. When the dust cleared, Alec came out without any injury and attacked Leviel again. But this time when he went to attack Leviel, his magic staff lost its power and Alec fell to the ground unconscious because his mana had completely run out. Yura immediately ran to him and treated him with her regeneration magic. Then suddenly Rain came into the training ground and mocked Leviel. He said that being an S-rank adventurer, you use your most powerful scale on a low-rank guy. Leviel angrily said, "Keep your mouth shut. I was just testing his limits." Anyway, he would have passed. After this, Rain picked up Alec and took him to the room so that he could rest. Rain sat near him and both talked about how many days later they were sitting like this. Then the receptionist came running into the room and said that the guild master needed him. Leviel caught him and took him outside. Here Rain picked up a bottle and started listening to the whole story from Yura about what happened with Alec. When Yura told everything, Rain got very angry. He came to know how wrongly the people of his old party had treated Alec. They had made him carry all their stuff, made him clean their weapons. They never allowed him to use attack magic. They limited him to only defensive spells and didn't even let him carry a sword. Rain angrily asked, but wasn't Alec weak only in defensive magic in the academy? Then how did he learn all this? Yora told that he learned everything from the beginning. He practiced day and night until he became an expert. Now his defensive magic is equal to mine. Rain got even angrier after hearing this. He said that for so many years he worked hard for the prince, and in return he was called useless and kicked out. In anger, he broke the bottle, and the sound of it woke Alex up. Alec was a little surprised to see Rain there, while Aura happily said that the guild master has given us the pass. Hearing this, Alec became very happy because now they could all explore high-level dungeons together as a team. But Rain said, wait a minute. First we have one more thing to do. Alec asked in surprise, what do you mean? What is such an important thing, brother? The prince explained that first we have to take revenge. We will enter the capital's palace and cut down the prince and his party. Alec stopped him. Hey, you idiot. Stop. We're not going to do anything like that. And Yora also explained to him that fighting with another party is strictly prohibited. Alec put his hand on Rain's shoulder and said, we just have to enjoy our adventure. Whatever happened in the capital doesn't matter to me anymore. Then Rain said, I understand. We just have to become the strongest party in the world. This will shake the prince from inside, and when their country ever faces trouble, how much fun it will be to say no to their face. Alec felt that it was a perfect plan, so he also agreed to his words to become the most powerful party in the world. In another room, an S-rank adventurer, Krista, was badly injured. She was breathing with difficulty when the receptionist was putting bandages on her wounds. The guild master Leviel's face was completely serious because if an S-rank party was in trouble, it meant the entire guild was in danger. Crystal told Leviel that her party was still trapped in the dungeon and they needed help immediately. Leviel immediately called an emergency meeting, where he explained to all the A-rank adventurers that they were all going on a rescue mission to the 64th floor. Here in Alec's room, he met Crazia after a very long time, whose split personality had increased even more. She asked why Alec didn't go to the meeting, so Alec said, hey, I don't have any rank yet. That's why I stayed back. Crazia, without saying anything, cast a heal spell, which immediately healed Alec. Seeing this, everyone started thinking that if healing magic is so effective, then why were bandages put on Krista? After some time, Yura and Rain also came into the room. Rain shouted happily that we have to go on a rescue mission. He told Alec everything. He said that this dungeon is a bit different because killing magic does not work on the 64th floor. That's why they have to rely only on potions there. And when the S-rank party was completely wiped out, they sent Krista alone to get help. Alec asked Crazia, then didn't you refuse to go there? Because your specialty is healing magic and magic cannot be used there. Crazia angrily said, hey, I was refusing, but this crazy Rain accepted the mission in excitement. Rain immediately shouted, now it's my fault in this too, and both started arguing. Then Yura turned towards Alec and said, you decide, Alec, whether we should go into the dungeon or not, because in the fight with the dungeon boss, the most important job will have to be done by you. Alec thought for a while and then accepted the mission. After some time, everyone stood at the entrance of the dungeon, and Rain told everyone that this is where our party's legendary journey begins. Those people quickly reached the entrance of the dungeon, where there was such an aura that did not allow anyone to use healing magic. Because of this, everyone had to rely on potions and their skills so that they could avoid as many attacks as possible. They had to reach the floor where Krista's guild members were trapped, which was near the 64 level boss. But to reach there, they first had to clear all the levels, in which they had to defeat the boss of every floor, from level 1 to level 63. Rain understood that if they cleared one level at a time, it would take a lot of time. Then Yura took out a magic crystal and said that one Krista had given it to them. With the help of this crystal, they could teleport directly to level 64 by skipping all the levels. Alec immediately understood that it must be a very rare and important magical item. But Krista's attention was only on saving her team. That's why she had given the crystal to another party, so that they could reach that floor directly. Yura told that the boss of level 64 is an undead creature, meaning Krazia's healing magic will not work, because her magic does not affect undead, and Yura herself is a support mage. So it means that the major burden of the fight will be on Alec's shoulders. Then Reinu told him to save as much mana as possible, and he would handle the small fights himself. He said that in front of the undead boss, Alec's mana should not run out. Krazia also agreed with this, and described to them that from now on, they were going to fight against death. They should not take this dungeon lightly, because even an S-rank party had been completely wiped out here. But instead of getting scared, Rain became even more excited. He motivated them and said that the story of their legendary party starts right here. Saying this, Yura threw the magic crystal in the air, and immediately all the people teleported inside the level 64 dungeon. They reached a dark and wet cave, and immediately many undead skeletons came alive in front of them, holding spears and swords in their hands. But Rain did not panic at all. He took out his spear and jumped directly to attack. He killed one skeleton after another, and said that till now level 64 seemed very easy. The rest of them were standing calmly watching when even more skeletons suddenly came out from inside and started moving towards them. Rain without hesitation pounced on them. He kept moving forward while cutting them. But Yura got worried because Rain had gone out of the range of her support magic. She ran after him, shouting that he should come back. Then Alec and Krazia stood talking. Krazia said that they don't need to worry about Rain because he has an ancient item, the piercing black spear, which is very difficult to damage and always remains as sharp as a blade. A perfect weapon for a hot-blooded boy like him. Alex called out to him and asked if he needed help. But Rain smiled and said, "Hey, this is child's play," and kept destroying every skeleton without stopping. Alex smiled lightly and kept moving forward, but suddenly he felt a strange presence behind him. He immediately released his lightning spell. After the dust cleared, he saw that there was no one there. He was surprised and thought what he had done. He said that he felt someone was behind him, but maybe it was just an illusion. Then, suddenly he decided to check something, and taking out his sword he ran straight ahead. He attacked fiercely in the air. Immediately, his attack was stopped by an invisible thing which showed its true form, Grim Reaper. Rain smiled and said that Alec was not as weak as he had thought. Rain jokingly said that he already knew that there was an enemy nearby, but dealing with such invisible enemies was not his thing. The Dream Reaper pushed Alec back and tried to attack, but Alex stopped his attack and jumped back to Rain's side. Alex understood that Rain trusted his skills and considered him his friend and companion who would protect him from behind. He felt that after many years he was feeling such a relationship, and this feeling filled him with strength. He jumped in the air and cut the Grim Reaper with his magical sword and killed him immediately. He turned towards Yura and asked if she also knew about him. Then Yura immediately apologized. Then Krazia said ask all this from Rain because this idea was his. Alec looked at Rain, smiled, and said that after returning to the capital he would have to compensate for this. Rain jokingly said that first it is more important to get out of this dungeon alive. Now all four friends got ready together to face all the enemies. Soon Alec and Rain both pounced on the underskeletons, cutting them from both sides. Yura supported them with her magic. Rain was full of confidence, showing his amazing skills. He was killing every skeleton that came in front of him. Krazia from a distance shot down those skeletons with her arrows who were trying to sneak up on Rain. When they saw attacks coming on themselves, they protected themselves with their magic staff. But the wave of skeletons was not stopping. Then Alex called everyone near him and said that now he would destroy them all together. Everyone stood behind him in a line, and Alex cast a terrible lightning spell. The missiles filled the entire place with light, and all the skeletons burned into ashes. When everything became calm, Rain turned and asked Alex why he was only using lightning magic. While in the academy, he used to use different magic skills too. Alec immediately made an excuse and said that using lightning spell is easier. That's why Rain understood that Alec was hiding something. But he did not drag this matter much, because time was short. Then, a terrible roar echoed throughout the dungeon. Everyone understood that this would be the boss room. Rain immediately got ready. After Yora's enchantment magic, he ran as fast as lightning. Alec was impressed by both Rain and Yora after seeing their skills. Then he and the other two girls also ran after Rain to the end of the cave. When they reached the open area, they saw that Rain was sitting on a stone, and in front a big monster was seen chasing a cutlery-cut adventurer all over the place. Alec immediately thought of saving him, but Rain did not look interested at all. He said that, "This is Loki, a very cooked person who is a member of Rema Party." Krazia also agreed with him. She said that Loki is a very clever support magician. Alec could not believe it. But then Loki shouted, asking Rain for help. He said that if he did not help him, then he would haunt him every day. Rain ignored his threats and kept watching quietly. But when Loki fell and the monster came very close to him, then Alec immediately got ready to fight. Krazia told him to wait and watch Alec because Loki fights like this. Alec saw that as soon as the monster moved towards Loki, a trap spell activated under him, which blew him up with a lava explosion. Alec was stunned to see this. While Krazia said that Loki is really a very clever magician, the monster staggered and activated another trap spell, and this time, many more fire explosions fell on him. Loki turned and started laughing at the monster, saying that only a fool can fall into such a situation. But his smile immediately disappeared when he saw that the monster in anger was about to destroy everything with a magic blast. Loki understood that his end was going to happen here, and he was going to die. But Rain saved him at the last moment. Loki could not believe that he was still alive. Then Alec and the girls came down and got ready to face the enemy. The monster tried to attack Alec, but Niora saved him with her magic shield. Alec tried to use lightning spell, but surprisingly the monster immediately turned and started running towards Rain and Loki. Alec shouted loudly and warned both of them about the danger. Then he used another lightning spell which hit the monster directly. But when the dust cleared, he understood that his spell was not powerful enough to stop him. Rain understood that the monster had now come very close to him, so he used his last trick. He turned towards the monster and ran and passed between its legs, confusing it. Then he picked up Loki and threw him towards Krazia, due to which both fell on the ground. Yora told Krazia to take Loki upstairs until she dealt with the monster. Rain immediately took his position and took out his spear and got ready for attack. They waited until Krazia took Loki to a safe place, and then everyone got ready for the fight. Yura used her magic to boost all of Rain's skills. Rain ran towards the monster at full speed. He dodged its attacks and jumped in the air and attacked the monster's face with his spear. But the monster turned out to be much more powerful than Rain had thought. It kicked him hard and threw him on the ground. Yora immediately ran towards Rain, but the monster tried to crush her. Fortunately, Yora used her shield magic and stopped the attack, which gave Rain time to recover. On the other side, Alex was in a completely different zone, waving his magic staff. He created 5 magic circles around the monster. Loki said that making just 3 magic circles is a very difficult task, and if he is making 5, then he is a genius. Krazia smiled and said that he can do even more than this. To Loki's surprise, Alec created 20 magic circles at once. The monster started running towards them, but Rain climbed on top of it and inserted his spear into its tail, which gave Alec time to complete his spell. Rain jumped down from the monster, and Alex completed his preparation and released a tremendous lightning spell, which shocked the monster and stopped it there. But when Alex went to finish it, the monster dodged and dodged his attack. The monster immediately started charging its own magic glass. But Krazia used a spell to blind it for a while. Meanwhile, Yora cast another magic spell and bound the monster with some chains, stopping it in one place. Rain took full advantage of this opportunity. He did his final attack and pierced the monster's head. Then Alex got ready to finish it. But to everyone's surprise, the monster was still moving and started using its powerful magic blast again. Alex stood there without fear and prepared such a magic spell that only 2 people in the whole world know. One is teacher Eldis, who created this spell, and the other Alec himself, who had learned it from Eldis. As soon as the monster released its magic blast towards Alec, Alec used reflection magic, which sent the attack back with double the power. The monster turned out to be very strong because it remained alive even after this attack. Barely saving its life, the monster tried to cast a spell once again. But this time, Alec created many magic circles along with reflection magic, due to which the monster burst into a tremendous firestorm and burned completely into ashes. Rain, while doing his job, cut the monster's head in half. With this victory, everyone was celebrating. But then Loki interrupted them in the middle. He thanked Alec and said that he knew about Alec, that he was a court magician. Alec said that he had left that job. So, Loki smiled and said that this is a loss for the prince and his party. Then Loki told them a shocking thing. He said that what they had just killed was not actually the boss of this floor, but another monster which had gotten separated while chasing like crazy. Hearing this, Alec and the whole party were left in shock. They started thinking that, if this monster was so strong, then how powerful the real boss would be. Loki told that the real boss is a necromancer who is in the form of a knight wearing black armor. He said that physical attacks do not affect him much. It is only good for passing some time. Then Loki turned towards Alec and gave him a magic wand on whose head there was a cross. Alec recognized that wand. Loki told that it is an ancient item, and as soon as Alec held it, the wand turned into a sword. Rain still could not believe it and asked why Loki was giving such a precious thing. Loki laughed and said that his plan was to use Alec as a goat in this fight. Hearing this, everyone was shocked. Loki explained that Alec looked like a weak magician. So if he was placed in front of everyone, then the boss would easily target him. Then everyone together would attack at once. They would defeat the boss, and all the credit for killing an S-ring monster would go to them. Meanwhile, we see that Regulus and his party were running away from monsters on level 30. He told Lenny to attack them with her spell. But her spell did not work at all. Regulus called his companions useless and tried to defeat the monster with his sword skill. But it easily knocked him down. His party members decided to retreat and picked him up and took him from there. Regular thought why he was not able to defeat even a level 30 monster. He remembered that ever since he had kicked Alec out, he had been struggling continuously. That's why he thought that maybe Alec had put some curse on him and blamed Alec for whatever was happening. After this, Regulus went to a man named Vogan who consoled him that there is no curse, but Regulus did not believe this. He knew that if he was telling the truth, then it would mean that whatever was happening was his own fault. He could not digest this truth and firmly believed that there was a curse. He could not believe that he could not even clear level 30. Then Vogan told that this happened because support magic cannot be used there. But Regulus said that he does not need such things, because only weak people take the help of support magic. He thought that if Alec did not curse him, then he must have done something else. Vogan was surprised why Alec did not tell Regulus that magic does not work on level 30. He asked why Regulus was asking so much about Alec. Regulus told that Alec was one of those legendary students who had cleared level 68. But he also said that this is just a rumor spread by some common person. Then a man came and told Regulus that the king had called him. When he went to meet the king asked if Regulus had heard about Eldis, but Regulus did not know who Eldis was. The king told that Eldis was a court magician whom he had expelled from the kingdom because he used to behave quite madly. We come to know that Eldis had told the king that if the court system does not change, then the kingdom will get stuck in such a difficult situation from which it will be difficult to get out. Regular thought that because Eldis had shown the king his place, expelling him from the kingdom was the right decision. The king told that when Eldis had lost his noble status, then he went to the Magic Academy as a commoner, that is to say, a common man. There he impressed everyone with his skills, and as the top student of the academy, he again became a court magician. But 1 year later, he disappeared. But while living in the castle, he used to do strange things which made people not like him. He had also tried to explain to the king to change his thinking about commoners because one of them had saved his life. The king asked Regulus if he knew why he was sent to the dungeon. Regular thought that maybe it was to gain experience, but the king said he was wrong. The king told that he wanted to know whether Eldis was right or not, and now he felt that it was really time to change the rules of the kingdom. Regulus did not understand what the king wanted to say. The king was thinking about changing the entire system of his kingdom, so that every talented person could be judged equally, no matter what his background was. But this idea did not seem right to Regulus, because the king himself had taught him that taking help from commoners is a matter of shame. He gave the example of his little one and said that all this is proof that the king is wrong. He again blamed Alec. Then the king showed him those notes which Alec wanted to send him. Regulus was shocked to see this, because it was a guide to clearing level 30. Regulus said that he was not feeling well. That's why he wanted to leave from there. The king told Vogan to take care of Regulus. Regulus came out of the room and started crying. He understood that Alec was not useless, but he himself was so foolish that Alec never told him the truth. Meanwhile, Alec told that there are enchantments, that is to say, magic on the artifacts. But it is impossible to defeat undead monsters without magic because physical attacks have no effect on them. Here, Rain told Loki not to try to become their leader. But Loki calmed everyone down and told that he did not want Alec to use magic throughout the fight. From this, Yora understood that he wanted to show the monster that Alex is a normal fighter. Krazia said that this idea is not bad, but she believed that there is no benefit in playing mind games with the monster. Then Loki revealed that the monster has a brain, which shocked everyone. At first they did not believe it, but until they saw it with their own eyes, they could not accept it. Loki said that he was not giving them orders. He was just telling Alec not to use magic until he gave the signal. Alex agreed with his plan. He also asked Krazia for help in teleportation magic. Krazia reminded him that this is a top-secret magic. But Alex said that if no one finds out, then there is no problem. When they started making the magic circle, Alec thought what kind of person Loki is. Thora told that they cannot fully trust Loki, but they can still depend on him. She revealed that a few years ago, Loki was the commander of a search party in a dangerous dungeon, and because of him, everyone had returned safely. That's why Alec decided that he would trust Loki. Alec challenged Rain for a practice match, but Rain said that Alec is not as strong as before. That's why he would show a little softness on him. Loki was surprised that even after 4 years, how are these people so close, while they had just formed the team. Krazia said that the reason for this is that they have known each other for a very long time. When they activated the magic circle, Loki told that teleportation can only happen at places that are already marked and told everyone to stay alert. Rain felt a little nostalgia, even though there was an extra member with them. Loki joked that if Rain was not in the team, then the team would be perfect. They teleported in front of the boss and saw that 2 members of Loki's party were fighting with the monster. But their attacks were having no effect on the monster. Rain ran straight towards the monster, but the monster blocked his spear. Alec tried to do a surprise attack from behind, but the monster jumped in the air and dodged the attack. He kept fighting continuously. As soon as the monster jumped again, Rain inserted his spear into its clothes so that it would stop there, and Alec cut off its head. They thought that the fight was over, but the monster kept moving even without its head and attacked Alec. Alec barely managed to stop its attack. He realized that the monster had become even more powerful and fast, meaning it was not using its full power before. Devra put a buff on Rain to increase his strength. Aaron threw his spear towards the monster. The monster blocked it, but Alec, seeing the opportunity, attacked it with his sword, due to which the monster fell on the ground. The monster got up again and reattached its head and blew Alec away. Yora saved Alec from hitting the wall by shielding him. Loki said that they had to keep the monster busy for 5 minutes. Alec drank a potion and again entered the fight. Yora also wanted to go with him, but Loki told her to help him. The fight continued. Rain said that he was excited to see Alec after 4 years, but he was not able to understand why Alec was staying so serious now. He asked Alec what happened to him after all. Alec told Rain to focus on the fight, but Rain did not let go until he knew the whole truth. Alec told that he wanted to repay Eldis's favor by changing the court system. That's why he had become a court magician, but he could not do anything special. Rain said that staying in the court for 4 years is a very big thing in itself. Hearing this, tears came to Alec's eyes. Then, suddenly Loki activated a very big magic circle. The monster ran straight towards him and attacked his body. But it turned out that it was just an illusion created to trap the monster in an ice trap. Krazia teleported Rain behind the monster, and Rain attacked it with his spear. One member of Loki's party, Marvel, also attacked with his sword. The monster dodged his attack, but then it got trapped in Loki's second eye trap. This made the monster angry, and it ran straight towards Loki. Loki tried to deceive it again, but this time, the monster recognized the illusion and attacked Loki's real body. Loki stopped its attack with his magic stretch. Another party member of Loki, Raul, saw that Yora was supporting Loki with his 7-layer spell. Still, he felt that Loki would not be able to stop the monster for long. But he was surprised when Yora used her binding spell to stop the monster. Then the monster hit Loki when Loki was about to fall on the ground. He told Alex to now show everyone his real strength. Yora held the monster, and Alec created magic circles around it. Loki was impressed because Alec was using even more power than the previous fight. Alec released his thunderbolt on the monster, and Rain was surprised how it was still alive. Alec tried to create more magic circles, but he reached his limit. Loki said that his mana is running out because he had already used a lot of spells before. Then Alec remembered how Regulus had kicked him out. But his friends had happily accepted him back into their party because they trusted him. That's why he did not want to disappoint them. He went beyond his limit and combined his magic circles and summoned a lightning base. Everyone was shocked at how crazy this was. The monster broke the chains and moved forward, but the lightning base pounced on it and pressed it with its teeth. Alex fell on the ground, but he was happy that he was able to save his friends. His friends told him that he is happy that he has come back. Rain reminded him of their game, in which whoever falls first loses and gets a penalty. Alec understood that Rain had deliberately let him fall so that he could win the game, and his penalty was that whenever Alec had any problem, he would talk to them. Loki's party also joined them. Raul thanked Alec for saving them, and Marvel invited him to explore some other dungeon with them. But Yura said that she already has a party. Loki said that in his entire life, he had not seen a talented image like Alec, and he knew that if Alec and his friends were not there, then they would not have been able to defeat the boss. Loki asked Alec if he needed a recommendation, but Alec did not know what it was. Then Ravel explained that recommendation is necessary for S-rank promotion. Loki promised that he would help him in it. Rain decided that he would trust Raul because he is not like Loki. Loki understood that no one trusts him. Alec came back to me. Me could not believe that Alec's party had defeated the floor level 64 boss, and she told that the level had not even reached there on time. She gave him his reward and Alex prepared to leave. Then Levi stopped him and told that someone had come to meet him. Alex saw that Vogan was waiting for him. Vogan asked Alex why he did not teach Regulus how weak he is. Alex explained that he was not in a position to lecture him. Vogan told that he had taken Alex's place, but he did not like his job at all because he always had to take care of Regulus. He told that Regulus had been injured after going to floor 30, but now he had recovered and was now looking for Alec. Vogan also said that Regulus was waiting for him in the underground area. Alec wanted to meet him. That's why Vogan took him there. Vogan said that Regulus is very proud of himself. Alex said that it is normal for nobles to be arrogant. But Vogan told that he is also a normal person and he is not like Regulus at all. Regulus was in the arena. He told that he was waiting for Alec. He said that the king wants to change the kingdom so that nobles and commoners can work together. But Regulus is not happy with this because he feels that both are not equal. He said that Alec can never understand what he feels because Alec is a commoner. Alec accepted that he cannot fully understand Regulus, but he told him that his thinking is wrong because he does not listen to commoners at all, no matter how right their knowledge is. Regulus refused to change and prepared to fight Alex. He said that he would prove that nobles do not need to work with commoners. Regulus attacked Alec. Alec noticed that he was using twin blades and remembered that he himself had suggested this to Regulus because long swords used to be too heavy for him. Alec dodged his attacks, and Regulus lost his balance and fell. Alec asked Vogan if he had told Regulus to fight this fight. Alec extended his hand to pick him up, but Regulus refused to take his hand and said that he had now calmed down. Regulus told Vogan to bring the court magician's robe, and he returned the robe to Alec. Vogan showed Alec the king's letter in which it was written that the position of court magician is vacant again, but Alec refused to become a court magician again because he is with his new party Ravel and he does not want to leave them. He told Vogan to convey his thanks to the king on his behalf. Then he returned the regular start and told Vogan that now it is time to return to the capital. He thought that Alec was being foolish by rejecting the king's gift, and when Alec said that he is just a useless commoner, then Regulus called him crazy. Alec said that at least they both agree on this thing. Regulus left from there, smiling, and both were happy that finally everything was fine. Alec told his friends to take him around Fizzle. But Rain said that he was not feeling well, and Crazia said that she had some important work. Both left the room, and Yura understood that both of them actually wanted to give him a chance to help. Alec told Yura to take him around the city, and Yura agreed. She took him to the market where traders were selling weapons and items for adventurers. Yura warned Alec that scammers are everywhere here. Then they by mistake bought useless things. Alec pulled her from there and took her to a cafe for a little break. Alex thought why Rain and Crazia did not like Loki. Then Aura told him that although Rain is a little careless, but he takes very good care of his weapons. They remembered how Rain always used to clean his spear after returning from the dungeon and did not replace it because he trusted his life on it. Yura told that 2 years ago Rain had fought a floor boss to save an A-rank adventurer and in that he got injured. Riven had helped them and defeated the boss. Rain tried to show that he was not hurt, but on the way home his legs gave up and he became unconscious. Loki and Ravel picked him up and brought him back. But Loki considered Rain's spear useless and threw it away. When Rain came to know about this, he got very angry. But Loki told him that weapons are replaced anyway, which made Rain even more angry. Yura also told that Loki does everything with planning, while Rain follows his instincts. That's why she felt that both can never work together. Alec thought, then why did Crazia also not like Loki? So Yura told that she finds Loki very annoying who creates troubles all the time. Alec and Yura kept roaming in the city. They saw a rare item which boosts magic power. Yura wanted to buy it. But when she found out that she did not have money, then Alec bought that item for her. Yura promised that she would keep it carefully. Both kept enjoying their time. When they were watching the sunset, Alec said that he likes Fizzle very much because here he feels like he is really an adventurer. Yura asked if he still wants to stay in her party because she felt that Alex might want to go back to the capital. But Alex said that is not the case. He wants to stay with his friends and wants to make his party the strongest. Hearing this, Yura became very happy. The next morning, Rain woke Alec up and saw that he had been studying the whole night. Rain told him to get ready because an adventurer's day starts early in the morning. Alex got ready and asked Rain if he wanted to start like always. Both got ready for the practice match. Yura told them that fighting early in the morning is not good. But Alex said that he has to reach the level of his friends because he had been away for 4 years. Rain broke Alec's sword. That's why Alec accepted defeat. But Rain challenged him to fight with the artifact. Both were about to fight. But then Yura stopped them and said stop before anyone gets injured. Then suddenly Loki came and said do they need a little advice on how to fight? Everyone started walking. Then Loki revealed that he had given them S-rank recommendation. Everyone came to know that this is the S-rank ID. But Loki said that he would not give the ID until Rain requests him. Then Krista slapped him and apologized for his actions. She gave him the ID. Krista told that Ral had recommended their party to the guildmaster. That's why their party has been promoted to S-rank. She told Alec that S-rank parties have permission to access Arcanus. Rivel said that it is a very dangerous dungeon, which becomes even more terrifying from the 60th floor onwards. Then Alex told him that if he ever needs help, then call them, because he is still grateful to him for saving his life. Then suddenly Ira and Kryja told everyone that today's treat would be given by Loki. Loki said that he had to leave to attend a meeting, but Krista said that he is lying. That's why everyone dragged him forcibly. Those people reached a hotel where everyone started drinking drinks. Alec could not believe that their party had now become S-rank. Renu told him to stop doubting himself and reminded him that this is just the beginning. But Loki was not happy that all these people were ordering very expensive drinks. After a while, we see that Aura was already quite drunk. Crazy had told Alex that she is happy because he chose to stay with them instead of going to the capital. Then suddenly Masha called Crazia and told that they needed her help. Crazia healed the injured adventurers and Misha thanked her. saying that their healers were under tension because many people were injured. Crazia asked what happened to them after all. Misha told that the criminals of Shadow Guild had attacked them. Leviel showed Crazia an injured adventurer whose name was Olivia. Crazia understood after seeing that Olivia's condition was very serious. That's why she would have to give her treatment the whole night. Suddenly, Olivia grabbed Crazia's hand. Crazia asked her if she remembered what had happened. Olivia said that she had to find the traitor and told Crazia to heal her quickly so that she could get back to work immediately. But Crazia told Olivia that she needed time to recover. Olivia tried to act strong, but suddenly fell. Crazia started treating her wounds and noticed that there were many old marks on Olivia's body, which showed that she had survived many battles. Crazia knew that Olivia was from the Nameless Party and was one of the best swordsmen in Fizzle. Crazia fell into thought about who could have done this to Olivia and used her healing spell on her. The next morning we see Alec in the library where he was checking the records of Arcana dungeons. Then suddenly a boy named Lurb appeared in the middle. He told that he knew Alec. Alec asked him what he could do for him. Then Lurk said that he needed the cafe's special ice cream. Both decided to go to the cafe. Lurk ate a lot of ice cream, but Alec told him to come straight to the point because he still felt that a prank was being played with him. Lurk revealed that he's a member of the S-rank party Nameless, and he told that he had heard that after Alec's party joined it reached S-rank. That's why he wanted to meet Alec. He felt that Alec would be perfect for their next mission. He invited Alec to do a raid in the dungeon with their party. Here Crazia went to see Olivia and saw that she was already practicing her swordsmanship. Crazia told Leviel to stop her, but Leviel said that she does not listen to him. Crazia told Olivia to take her because she was still injured. Leviel asked who had attacked her, but Olivia refused to answer and told Crazia to heal her leg quickly. Crazia told Leviel to leave the room and healed Olivia's leg. She told that Olivia would be able to walk soon, but she still needed time to recover completely. Olivia apologized to Crazia for being stubborn and promised that she would repay her favor. Then Crazia suddenly kissed Olivia on the forehead and said that this is a charm that will help her relax. She remembered that her mother used to cheer her up like this. Olivia said that she was thirsty, so Crazia gave her tea. Then Olivia said that she was hungry too. That's why Crazia went to get food for her. But Olivia secretly mixed a drug in her cup. On the other hand, Alex told his friend about Lurk, and we came to know that he had not yet accepted his offer. Rain said that although Lurk looks like a child, but in reality, he is the oldest among them. Hearing this, Alec was surprised. Yura told that he is an elf. Alec remembered that Look had told that the Nameless Party was going to floor 72, and their plan was to clear it quickly and take the dungeon core from the very last floor. Lurk wanted Alec to join him and keep the core with him. Look revealed that Nameless was in a hurry because they wanted to take revenge on Shadow Guild for hurting their friend. Alec understood that Lurk's plan was for Alec to handle the dungeon so that he could handle Shadow Guild. Lure gave Gale the code for floor 72. Rain did not trust Lure because his offer looked too good. But Nyora did not feel that Lull would try to trap them because she was the one who had kept the entire Nameless team together. Rain took the core and remembered that Olivia was also from the Nameless Party. That's why those people decided to go meet Olivia. Then Visha told that something had happened to Crazia. Everyone understood that Olivia had drugged Crazia and she was not feeling herself. Raja thought that Olivia must have gone back to the dungeon and told that Olivia was not completely healed yet. That's why if Shadow Guild saw her, they would kill her. Rain said that Olivia would be fine because she is such a high-rank swordsman. Crazia told that Olivia had said something about a traitor. That's why she knew that someone was helping Shadow Guild. She said that if needed, she would go alone. But then she realized that her friends would not let her go alone. Rain said that anyway, they were already planning to go to the dungeon. So along with that, they would find Olivia too. Those people set off towards the dungeon. Yura told that there are teleporters everywhere there. Then suddenly Marvel came with them and told that she had also come to find Olivia. Actually, Lower had asked her to join because Nameless needed someone in place of Olivia. She told that she is also an S-rank sportsman. Suddenly Marvel touched Alec and said that she wanted to see his magic again. This made Yura sad, and she said that they do not need her because their teamwork is already better. Ri explained that all the members of Nameless live like solo adventurers who only work together at the time of doing raids in the dungeon. But still Yura did not want to take her with them. After Marvel left, Rain gave Alec a bracelet and said to keep it carefully because this is their secret weapon. Those people entered the dungeon. Crazia set up teleportation circles so that if any traps separated them, they could reconnect again. Rain teased Crazia that she was behaving like a little girl in the guild. In anger, Crazia kicked Rain, and by mistake, he activated a trap. Alec ran to save him, but he also triggered a trap, and both got teleported. Alec found himself surrounded by monsters. He used his Thunderball to defeat them, but one monster was about to attack him from behind. Then Crazia shot it down and told that because of their bracelets, she was able to reach him. She revealed that these bracelets are called Mobius rings, and they come in pairs which prevent two people from getting separated. She told Alex not to worry about Yura, because she is with Rain. Alec and Crazia defeated the monsters and explored the dungeon. Then they saw a bandage on the ground from which they came to know that Olivia had gone nearby. Here on the other side, we see Rain and Yura who were running away from a group of monsters. Yura created a wall with her earth magic and told Rain to target the boss of the monsters. Rain ran forward when Yura buffed him. Rain came out from the middle of the monsters and cut off the head of their boss. The rest of the monsters got scared and ran away. Yura praised Rain that he had defeated the monsters. Rain said that all this is fine, but they have to somehow bring back Alec's old confidence. Those people moved forward and stopped after seeing a monster's body. They realized that this was a floor boss. Yuna thought, who could have defeated it in one go? Rain said that only one person can do this, and that is Milia. We see Milia talking with the boss of Shadow Guild. The boss is impressed that Olivia could not even stand in front of Milia. Milia told that he knows Olivia's fighting style because both of them know each other from before. The boss asked why Milia is working with them. Milia said because both of them have the same goal. The members of Shadow Guild told that intruders have entered on floor 72. Milia hoped that the one he was looking for is among them, but the boss ordered his people to remove them. Alec and Crazia found Olivia. Olivia said that their timing was perfect because she needed someone to heal her. But Crazia refused to help her because she knew that Olivia would run away again. Alex also said that he is not a healer. Alex explained that Crazia wants to take her back because she is worried about her. Olivia told them not to come in her way and apologized to Crazia because she could not repay her favor. Crazia said that then Olivia does not understand healers because healers never take money for helping. Alex stopped Olivia from running away. Crazia asked her why she came back to the dungeon. Olivia told that she had to teach a lesson to the traitor who was actually her master and who had also killed her mother. Olivia activated the teleporter. Crazia ran to catch her and everyone got teleported. But when they teleported, they realized that they had entered a monster's den. Alec moved forward and Olivia wanted to go with him. But Crazia told her to stay and healed her. She told that it would take some time to prepare the teleportation spell needed to get out of here. On the other hand, Alec was in a little trouble among the monsters because he had been left alone. Olivia thought that Alec needed her help. Alec struggled to defeat an ogre because he was not able to hit its weak spot. Olivia immediately cut the ogre and Alec was surprised because he could not even see Olivia's attack. Crazia told that the teleport was almost ready, but suddenly it got cancelled. Alex understood that there was a magic heater in the area. That's why spells were not working, as Olivia kept eliminating the monsters. Alec did not want them to underestimate him. That's why he also fought with full effort. Olivia said that he has potential, but he has not yet mastered his weapon. She told him to treat the sword as a part of his body. Then they heard the sound of a bell ringing. Olivia told that they cannot defeat all the monsters. That's why to get out of here, they have to take down the magic heater. Alec promised that he would handle the rest of the monsters until Olivia finds the magic heater. Raja told Olivia where the magic heater would be found, but warned that there are a lot of monsters on the way. Olivia ran straight towards them. Alec felt that she was a little careless, but she easily knocked down the monsters. Alec distracted the rest of the monsters, but one monster attacked him from above. He pushed it back, but the monster kept attacking. Because of so many monsters, Alec had difficulty in defeating it. Alec ran towards an ogre and the rest of the monsters collided with that ogre. Alec thought that it might have been finished, but it got up again. Olivia kept knocking down the monsters on her way and found the magic ether. She killed it and broke its bell. Raja told Alec that the teleport is ready. Alec moved forward and Olivia wanted to go with H. Alec used his thunderball to stop the monsters while Olivia ran towards him. Olivia said hurry up because the monsters have found her. Alec stopped them with fire and told Olivia to hold his hand. Those people somehow got out safely. Olivia asked why Alec did not tell earlier that he is a mage. She thanked Alec and accepted that if she had come alone, then she might not have survived. Crazia told that Olivia is still not completely recovered. That's why if she fights more, then her wounds may open again. She asked Olivia about her master. Olivia revealed that when her mother passed away, she was left completely alone. Then Milia kept her with him and taught her how to wield a sword. Milia had raised Olivia like his own daughter, and Olivia trusted him the most in the world. But when Olivia defeated a group of monsters in the dungeon, then suddenly Milia attacked her. Olivia felt that her end was near. Milia told her that before dying, he wanted to tell her the truth. He revealed that he himself had killed Olivia's mother. But Olivia somehow survived this incident. Later she came to know that Milia was a member of the same party in which her mother was also there. Olivia could not believe that for so many years she had considered her mother's murderer as her guru. She showed Alec and Crazia the mark that Milia had given her and said that he had taken everything from her. Alec gave his robe to Olivia and said that he quite liked her fighting style. He said that he can understand how Olivia is feeling because he too once felt that he had nothing left, but his friend showed him that he was wrong. Olivia said that she has no friends. Then Alec told that Loark wants to take revenge on Shadow Game because they had harmed Olivia. Crazia also told Olivia that they cannot change what happened to her, but when she gets injured they will heal her. Olivia knew that Loark and Marvel wanted to help her, but they did not know how terrible Milia is. Then Alex said that he would fight in their place. On the other side, Rain said that he does not like this dungeon at all because there are traps everywhere here. Yura started scolding him to stop touching whatever he sees. Yura thought whether Alec and Crazia would be fine because she was afraid that they might not encounter that person who had defeated the floor boss in one go. Then suddenly Rain told her to be quiet because he heard the sound of someone coming. The members of Shadow Guild came in front. One of them took a core in his hand and moved towards Yura and Rain. Yura and Rain thought that this guy is crazy. Then we came to know that Shadow Guild had called these two intruders. Then he ordered his people to attack them, but they could not stand in front of them. Rain asked him if they were looking for the dungeon core on the last floor. That man refused to answer, but Yura used her chains to pressure him. Then that man accepted that their boss had ordered them to steal the core. Yura asked him if he knew Milia. The man told that he works with them, but Rain knew that the Real control was not with him. He suggested that they should take him to the guild. Then suddenly the ground started shaking. The man revealed that he had eaten the core and absorbed its power. The ground started breaking when he released his power. Yura became unconscious, and that man stole the chains from her. He picked up Yura and said that he had finally got what he wanted. Rain chased him when he said that he would take Yura to the depths of the dungeon. Here Alec told Olivia that he was previously a court magician and he likes to read magic. Olivia said that she had decided to become an adventurer. Crazia told that their other two friends have not come yet. They saw a very big pit and felt that it was not normal. Then Olivia jumped into it and found Yura's hat. Then they realized that Yura was there. Yura regained consciousness and saw that that man was reporting to his boss Gloria. Gloria welcomed him and apologized that that man had behaved wrongly with her. Yura asked him why they did not finish her, but Gloria refused to answer. Then Milia told him not to touch Yura, and Yura recognized him as the Blade Master. Then suddenly Rain came there from above and attacked that man from behind. Gloria took out his weapon and saved himself. Rain noticed that he was using a mana sword. We came to know that that man was still alive because the code he had eaten had made his body hard. He saw the Mobius ring worn on Yura's hand. He removed it and said that this would not save her. Rain asked him what he meant when he said that he had got what he wanted, but Gloria just said, "Do your job." Then he hit Yura hard to make her unconscious and told Milia to start the work now. Rain threatened them that if they touched her then he would finish them. But those people ran away. Gloria stopped Rain from chasing them. He revealed that he is the most famous member of Shadow Kill. Then he started fighting with Rain. Rain saw that there was something strange in his weapon. Rain broke that weapon and teased Gloria. But he was shocked to know that Gloria was still alive. Seeing Gloria's blood, Rain got scared. Gloria said that he does not like Milia at all because he just stands all day and behaves like a boss. Rain immediately became alert when Gloria stood up again. Suddenly Gloria started chanting and his blood started going back into his body. He healed immediately and his blood also repaired his sword. He told Rain that now your game is about to end. Rain thought what kind of magic Gloria is using because he had never seen such a thing. He attacked Gloria again. But Gloria said that Rain's attacks cannot kill him because his blood magic makes him more powerful whenever he gets injured. Gloria pushed Rain back and took out his whip, which he wrapped around Rain's leg and knocked him on ground. Gloria thought that Rain was finished and started mocking him. But Rain stood up again and said that it is not over yet. Rain took out his artifact and flew towards Gloria. Gloria easily dodged it, but Rain suddenly hit him hard and threw him away. In a flashback 6 years ago, we see Rain preparing to fight with Alec. Alec was using his magic sword, and he was surprised that Rain was using only normal weapons. Rain was confident that he would win this fight because he had never lost a duel in the academy. Rain attacked Alec, but Alec started raining attacks on him. Crazia and Yura thought that maybe Rain would lose for the first time because his spear was not able to stand in front of Alec's magic sword. Rain swung his spear, but by mistake it slipped from his hand and was about to hit Rosa. Then Rain prepared to fight with his hands. But then their teacher stopped their duel and scolded them badly. Later, Alex thought that Rain had deliberately dropped his weapon so that he would get distracted. He explained that Rain's plan was amazing because when someone casts a magic shot, then his mana starts running out very quickly, and if the focus breaks, then the enemy is left open. Here Rain kept attacking Gloria continuously. He said that Alex is a genius in offensive magic. Yura is talented in support magic, and Crazia's specialty is healing magic. Rain told that he cannot use spells like them, but no one can compete with him in fighting. He knocked Gloria down and said that if he defeats him completely, then blood magic will also not work. But Gloria stood up again, and using his spell created a storm with which he attacked Rain. On the other side, Leviel asked Lurk why he chose Alec as his partner. Lurk explained that he had heard a lot of rumors about Alec. He thought whether it is true that Alec can use all 5 elements. Leviel felt that this is not possible at all, and he said that until he sees it with his own eyes, he will not believe it. He also did not believe that Alec had set the record of clearing floor 68 in the Capitol's dungeon. Then suddenly Marvel spoke in the middle that Olivia had gone alone into the dungeon. She told them not to take tension because Alex and his friends had already gone after her. But Leviel said that his plan got spoiled because he was waiting for the perfect opportunity to attack Shadow Guild. He asked Marvel if Alec can use all 5 elements. Marvel told that she had only seen Alec using fire and lightning. Then Lurk thought whether those are the only elements that Alec can use. But Leviel felt that Alec must be hiding his real strength, and he said that they should find him in the danger because there is a lot of danger there. Here we see that Rain was about to burn. Then Alex suddenly came and saved him and used his reflex spell to send the fire back. Rain said that Alex's timing was absolutely perfect. He was happy to see Crazia and Olivia, but he saw that Gloria was still alive. Olivia knew that Gloria was using blood magic, which is very difficult to handle. Rain told everyone that Yura had been kidnapped. He told that the Blade Master Milia is working with Shadow Guild, hearing which Olivia was shocked. Crazia thought why they had picked up Yura. Rain told the rest of the people to find Yura while he would handle Gloria. Then suddenly Rise gave Rain a shock and used her healing spell to completely heal him. She took Rain's bracelet and told Alex to help Rain in defeating Gloria. Gloria attacked him with his eyes, but Alex again used his reflex spell to send the attack back. Crazia and Olivia ran past Gloria. Rain called back his spear and told Alex that Gloria would not be able to face Alex's reflection magic. In another part of the dungeon, Leviel and the rest of the people were talking that the members of Shadow Guild have seals on their bodies. We came to know that their leaders are called title bearers. Leviel told that these people are very dangerous because these people are ready to sacrifice anything to become powerful. Gloria activated his magical seal, due to which his body transformed, and he suddenly cut Rain. But Alec immediately used lightning spell, due to which Gloria jumped away and dodged Alec's attacks. Alex created a very big magic circle on himself and did a lightning blast on it. Gloria's blood started flowing, and he screamed in pain. But he converted his blood into mana with his magic. He told that Alex's attacks cannot finish him because as long as his blood does not run out, he will remain alive. When Gloria attacked with his blaze, then Alex blocked it by making a barrier. But Gloria broke that barrier. Then suddenly Rain came from behind Gloria. Gloria attacked Rain and started dominating him. He mocked Rain because Rain used to call himself a genius fighter, but he was not even able to stand in front of him. As soon as Rain fell on the ground, Gloria revealed that he is a title bearer who has the ability to cross his limits. Gloria threatened that if Alex did anything, then he would finish Rain. But suddenly Rain teased Gloria and burned the sharp part of his spear. Rain continued fighting with Gloria and made a big hole in his chest. He said that no matter what anyone says, he will always remain a genius. On the other side, Milia reached the end of the dungeon with that man who had taken Yura. Those people opened a big door, which led to the lowest point of the dungeon. He climbed seriously and saw the dungeon core. As that man picked up the core, he said that he had finally got what he had been looking for so many days. Here Alec used his fire spell and set Rain's spear on fire. Rain attacked Gloria with a burning spear while running. He cut off one of Gloria's hands and said that now Gloria cannot heal because the fire has burned his blood. But the fire spell ended. Alec used the spell again, and Rain weakened Gloria. Rain kept raining attacks continuously, due to which Gloria's body scattered into pieces. On the other side, that man told Yura that he had the dungeon core with him. But suddenly Milia attacked him and said that he was tired of listening to his talks. He said that now he does not need Shadow Guild because he had the core. He called Yura a seeker, but Yura did not understand what he was saying. Milia told that a seeker can see Eden, which is a place where dungeon cores can fulfill any of your wishes. But Yura said that she had never heard about Eden. That man told Milia that Shadow Guild will punish him for betraying. But Milia said that is what he wants, and he knocked down that man. We came to know that Milia was looking for such a person with whom he could fight with his full strength, but no one wanted to fight him because he is the Blade Master. That's why he had deliberately started making enemies. Then suddenly Olivia called Milia. Milia told her that she should have stayed at home. Yura said that their other friends are also coming, but Milia did not care. He said that he is excited to fight Alex because he finds him interesting. Here Rain drank his potion so that he could recover. He said that defeating the Blade Master would not be easy because when he had seen the floor boss's body, then he had felt Milia's real strength. He warned Alec that if he fights Milia, then he should be careful. Alec promised that he would come back with everyone else and told Rain to wait there. Olivia attacked Milia and said that she would take revenge for killing her mother. But Milia dodged her and caught Yura and jumped far away. Crazia attacked him with her arrow, but Milia easily blocked everyone. Then Yura bound Milia with her chain, while Crazia released her ultimate move. But Milia broke the chains and cut her match. Olivia tried to attack secretly, but Milia blocked her too and pushed her back. Olivia said that she would not let anyone else take his head because she herself wanted to make him feel the pain he had given her. Milia was happy that Olivia had made good friends. He knew that Crazia and Yura were very talented, but he believed that they were making Olivia weak. Milia blocked Olivia's attacks. Olivia told him that he had no idea how she used to feel her whole life because she only kept training non-stop to become more powerful. But Milia easily defeated her. Crazia aimed at Milia's head, but Milia broke her arrow and said that this was even weaker than her previous attack. He reminded Olivia again that staying alone would make her powerful and tried to attack Crazia and Yoda. Olivia came forward to save them, but herself fell on the ground. Crazia tried to heal her, Olivia accepted that she is weak, but she said that if she had to leave her friends, then she did not want to become powerful at all. Then suddenly Alec came there. Alec started fighting with Milia and asked why he had given so much pain to Olivia. Milia replied that it was because she was weak. Milia dodged Alec's attack and asked why he was fighting with a sword while he should be a magician. Milia told Alec to use his most powerful spell. Then Alec summoned his lightning vest and ordered it to attack Milia. But Milia easily cut it. Everyone was shocked at what had happened, but Milia saw that blood was coming out from his body. Milia accepted that Alec is an excellent adventurer, but said that he is not a good magician. Milia could feel that Alec did not want to kill him with his magic. Alec said, "You want to see magic, right? Okay, keep your eyes on me." Alec's friends understood that now he was going to use his final attack. Alec's mana started flowing throughout his body. Yura thought about stopping him, but Crazia said that it was too late now. Alec asked Milia if he knew about original spells. He accepted that he cannot defeat Milia in a direct fight, but he would use his best spell to save Yura. He activated his limit break. Miller was surprised because Alec was using the mana around him, but he knew that this was very risky. Yura said that this is an original spell that only Alec can use. Alec created 5 magic circles and combined all the elements and attacked Milia. In the flashback, we see that Alec and his friends were talking about a Hydra, which can only be defeated when the 5th element is used together. Rain said that this is impossible. Crazia told him to stay calm. Yoda said that Alex can use fire and lightning elements, and for the rest of the elements, the 3 of them can support him. But Rain reminded that he cannot cast spells at all. He started arguing with Crazia. So Crazia blew him away with her 1 magic. Alex thought that if he absorbs the mana around him, then he can use unlimited spells. But Nora warned that if wrong mana is absorbed, then his life can also go. Alex still accepted that his idea would work. But Crazia and Yura did not agree with him at all, because in this world there are more than 10,000 mana types, and his body is only compatible with 1 type. Then they decided to let Alec try. His friends watched him practicing. Yura said that she trusts Alec and is sure that he will find some way or the other. Back here, Alec used his ultimate move. Milia tried to cut the elements, but he himself got injured. Alec immediately used another spell and trapped Milia inside a storm. Milia burst out laughing and accepted that Alec is really an excellent adventurer. He somehow saved himself and praised Alec's tremendous skills. He said that when he fights with such a person who can kill him, then he really feels alive. Mela broke one of his swords and threw it away. He told Alex not to hesitate and recognize that he is Eldis's student. Alec was surprised and asked if he knew Eldis. Milia told Alex to stop looking for Eldis and revealed that he knew how Alec's mother had died. Alec accepted that his mother had died due to plague, i.e. a disease. But Milia said that this is not true. Alec asked then what had actually happened, but Milia refused to tell him. He boosted his mana using the dungeon core and told Alex to come if you have the guts, do whatever you want to do, because he knew that Alex's limit break would not last long. On the other side, we see that Rain had told Label that limit break is Alex's final attack. Rain knew that this is not any overpower technique because its pressure falls a lot on the body. He told that Alec can use it only for 10 minutes, and Level knew that if he went beyond the time limit, then his body would get very injured. Iron wanted to help him, but he himself was injured. That's why he could not do anything. Level knew that even new S-rank fighters would barely be able to stand in front of Gloria. That's why he was impressed that Rain had defeated him. Then he called a priest whose name was Cascader, who sealed Gloria inside his coffin with his magic. Level accepted that Alex would not be able to defeat Milia. But Marvel did not agree with him because she believed that swordsmen cannot counter spears well. Level told that Milia has the last dungeon's code, which boosts his mana a lot, and we came to know that he can also use magic. We come back to Milia, who attacked Alec using his mana blast. Alec tried to reflect it, but he broke his defense. Then Yura saved Alec with her magic. Milia kept attacking with mana blasts continuously, and it became difficult for Alec to defend. Then Olivia said that she had a plan. Alec noticed that 5 minutes had passed since the limit break was activated, and even then he was not able to fight Milia well. Yura used all her mana to bind Milia with her chain. Milia easily broke them, but Alec took advantage of that opportunity and used his ultimate spell again and attacked Milia with his full power. Milia countered with his mana blast, due to which a big explosion happened. Alex thought that his chances of winning were very low. Crazia said that now it was time to use their plan. Alex understood that they were going to use the magic heater. That's why he took out his sword. Milia used mana blast again, but the magicator made it useless. Alec attacked, but Milia easily countered his attack and said that their plan would not work because Alec cannot defeat him without magic. Alec drank a healing potion and told Milia not to misunderstand, but he is not fighting alone. The fight continued. Alec kept getting pushed back, and Milia knew that his limit break was about to end. Alec remembered Olivia's advice on how to handle the sword. Mill attacked him continuously, but Alec gave him a cut on his face. Mill said that now he has changed his opinion about Alec, and now he considers him a master magician. He attacked, but then Olivia suddenly attacked. She asked Milia why he taught her to fight, and then later abandoned her. She also asked why he is not as strong as before. Milia said that if she defeats him, then he will give all the answers. Olivia continued the attack, but Milia pushed her back. Alec encouraged Olivia not to give up. He told Milia that we are sending a message to Eldis that now he could defeat the Blade Master. Alec and Olivia attacked together, but Milia blocked their attacks and Alec's limit break ended. Milia got ready to kill Alec, but then Grazia suddenly removed the magic heater. We came to know that this was all Olivia's plan because she knew that Milia would get confused after the magic heater was removed. Alec got a chance, and he used his Thunderball on Milia, but he felt that this was not enough to completely defeat him. Milia prepared to counter with his Mana Blast, but Olivia stopped his sword and Alec again did a Thunderwall Blast. He saw that Milia was still standing. Then Crazia attacked him with her arrow. Milia understood that their plan was only to create distraction so that Crazia could kill him. Crazia warned him that if he moved, then she would kill him. Then Milia gave the dungeon core in his hand and said consider it as a reward for your victory and accept it. Yura told that Shadow Guild was after her because she had the power to find Eden, which is a place where wishes come true. Milia revealed that dungeon cores have their own wheels, but only a seeker can hear their voice. He explained that there's only one way to reach Eden, to collect such dungeon cores in which Adam's wheel is present. Alex reminded him that he had promised to answer Olivia's questions. Then Milia told that he was previously in a party with Olivia's mother. He said that Olivia's mother was a very talented swordsman, but due to a dungeon syndrome named Syndrome, she had turned into a monster. He was forced to finish her, and then he left the party and started taking care of Olivia. He taught Olivia to fight because she had talent like her mother, but Olivia gradually started considering him as her guru, and Milia could never get over the fact that he had finished her mother. He started doubting his decision because he felt that maybe even after becoming a monster, she wanted to see Olivia. He believed that if he found Eden, then maybe he could bring her back. That's why he started the search for Eden. He told that for this reason, he had also left Olivia, and he told Olivia that if she wants, she can finish him. Then Marvel went there with Luark, and were happy that Olivia was safe. They said that she would not finish him, but would get him arrested for his crimes. Milia said that she would regret it, and the wounds of the past would break her. Marvel said that she can live with it. Milia accepted that she has become powerful and remembered the moments spent with her, which made him emotional. Level said that Milia has created a lot of trouble for the guild and warned him not to drag Olivia into his troubles. Milia just said that Level should do his guild master job. Level ordered Cascader to catch Milia and asked Milia if there is any last condition or not. Mill told Alex that he had done a good job, and Cascader sealed him in his coffin. Level told that he had to go back now because he had a lot of work, and he told Olivia that she would have to explain all the things to the guild. Then Olivia suddenly fell. Marvel got scared and requested Crazia to heal her. But Alex also became unconscious. Crazia healed Olivia. Olivia understood that Crazia was angry. Crazy has said that she was tired of healing everyone and told Olivia that she is more careless than Rain. Then she said that Crazia is also a little at fault in this because her friends know that no matter how much injury they get, she will heal them. That's why those people always become careless. Crazia felt shy after hearing this and jokingly grabbed Olivia's throat. Then the talk came to how to divide the dungeon core. Yura thought that it should go to Lure because his party had been trying to clear this dungeon for years. But Lure accepted that it should remain with those people because they had defeated Milia and they needed to become powerful. He gave the dungeon to Ryura, but suddenly it started glowing and Yura became unconscious. She saw a vision of Eden, where a strange man told her to collect cores so that he could eat the golden fruit and fulfill any of his wishes. Yura regained consciousness and saw that Alex was still sleeping because he had not recovered well from the previous fight. She tried to kiss him, but then she realized that Crazia and Rain were also present in the room. That's why she felt shy. Alex got up and Yura told them about her dream. But Crazia had a doubt whether she had become unconscious because of the core. Yura wanted to see it, so Crazia gave her the core, but they felt that nothing was happening. Alex knew that Shadow Guild would come looking for him, but Yura said that she wanted to collect cores because there were some things she wanted to understand. Rain praised her spirit and said that whoever comes in their way should be defeated. But Alec told that now he is not able to use his magic. Olivia was surprised to hear this. So Alex explained that this happened because he had used his limit break too much. But he said that there is nothing to worry about. This is just temporary. He told Olivia to teach him sword fighting because he knew that Shadow Guild would target Yura. Then Olivia asked Yura if she had any siblings. Yura told that she did not know because her family is quite complicated. Olivia told that she had heard Shadow Guild talking about someone named Guren who might be related to Yura. Olivia felt that he is working with Shadow Guild. That's why she thought that they should find Guren. Alec consoled Yura that he would become stronger so that he could protect her. After that, Mii came to know that Alec wanted to practice fighting with other people. She told him that she had a perfect opportunity. Alec left with his friends, and those people went to a place called Redruck where a martial arts tournament was going to be held. It turned out that the winner would get a dungeon core as a prize. That's why Alec and his companions became very excited, and everyone decided that they would give their best so that they could win. So friends, this story ends here. Tell in the comments how you liked the video. If you liked the video, then like it. And if you're new to the channel, then subscribe and keep it so that you don't miss such fun animes. And I will meet you in another new video.